Thanks for tuning into this. This is going to be a compilation of several of my YouTube shorts from the series Gas Station Stories. So, back when corporate was trying to beef up our coffee program, um, we got all kinds of new syrups and like powders and mini marshmallows and stuff in to have available for our coffee area. And they had teamed up with a company to have fresh whipped cream. And they sent us these machines here, and we had to make fresh whipped cream several times a day and have it available for customers. Problem is, they come with little cartridges of, was it NO2? And they came in 100 packs. And it cost us about $12 per 100 pack at the time. And I had employees buying the 100 packs from me because they had their, quote, own whipped cream containers at home. Took me a couple weeks before I realized I had inadvertently become a drug dealer to my own employees. So, watch out for that, I guess. Like and subscribe for more ridiculous stories. First year, I worked Thanksgiving Day at the gas station. We'd have guys coming in anywhere between 10 a.m., 2 p.m., noon, stay for a while, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, sometimes an hour, buy a cup of coffee, get some lottery scratchers, talk to the other guys there, hanging out. And that kind of confused me, so I started asking people, like, hey, it's Thanksgiving. Don't you have anywhere to be? And the line I got from most people was, yeah, the in-laws are at my house. So I told my wife we ran out of ice, or we ran out of soda, or whatever, just to get out of there for a while. So I guess we were, because the only ones that were open, kind of a refuge for people that can't handle their in-laws. Oh, God. It was kind of crazy. But, the holidays bring out the best in everybody, right? Wink, wink. We had a gentleman that would come in because we were right across the street from a liquor store and a grocery store. And he would hobble into the liquor store, and they'd refuse sales to him because he was already drunk. So he would hobble into the grocery store and buy 3 or 4 bottles of pure vanilla extract, which is suspended in alcohol. But the alcohol gets baked out when you're cooking it. He would stumble into our place, go into the bathroom for about 15, 20 minutes, and then leave reeking of vanilla, and we'd find 3 or 4 empty bottles of vanilla extract in the garbage in the bathroom. A couple times we ended up having to call the police on him because it's night in the winter, and no one can see him walking down the side of the road stumbling around, and we were afraid he was going to get hit by a car. After a while, we stopped seeing him. I don't know if he did get hit by a car or what, but like and subscribe, I guess. One evening after dark in the winter, we had a cop come in and ask for some Misty 120s. Kind of a weird cigarette we don't sell many of. And we know most of the cops that this guy doesn't smoke, that we know of anyway. And we asked him, what the hell? And he says, oh, look in the back of my squad car. We looked out the window, and there's a lady with her face pressed up against the side window, one of the notorious town drunks we know of. And he said, yeah, she's shithouse drunk. He's got on her house shoes and a bathrobe, and found her walking her way to the gas station, put her in the car, and she told him, if you take me home, I'm going to walk back to the gas station to get my cigarettes. So the only thing he could do was get the cigarettes for her, and then he was going to take her home. It's always amazing what drunk people think they can do. It was like 8 degrees out. Like and subscribe and stay warm this winter. First things first, this picture's just an example. Quite a few years ago when I was running the gas station, we had a younger construction worker, younger 20s. Nice guy, came in, wanted to show off his new tattoo of a lipstick print on his neck. And the orientation on this picture seemed right to me, but his was tilted like counterclockwise. And it confused me. And he came back the next day getting stuff for, his shift. Mountain Dew and cigarettes and chew and whatever. And I asked him, I said, shouldn't the lips be pointed the other way? That way it makes it seem like the lady's behind you, because that's the only way she could have kissed your neck like that. And he looked me in the eye and said, haven't you ever heard of pegging? And that's, as a grown adult, when I learned what pegging was. Life is strange. Like and subscribe, I guess. We had a lady I would call the Tupperware Queen, because I don't want to use her real name on here. And every Thanksgiving, I would volunteer to open so that our other employees wouldn't have to. Not because I'm a cool guy or anything, but I don't really care about Thanksgiving. Anyway, she would always bring in a bunch of little Tupperwares every lunchtime at Thanksgiving every year. Turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberries, a couple slices of pie for whoever was working at our store. And she hit it every year. And you know what? It's nice to have customers that, I mean, I'm not asking for people to do that, but it's nice to have customers that know our employees, and are nice to people. She was such a nice lady. One of the few people I do miss after being fired from that job. Like and subscribe. It's always difficult when a company won't take your maintenance requests seriously. We had a ceiling that would really, really leak badly. And we also have a drop ceiling that, looks nice. Problem is, the water drips onto the drop ceiling, then it dries, and it makes these kind of coffee-looking watermarks. And then we would inevitably, every month, get checked by big boys upstairs, basically, to make sure everything was up to board. And they'd say, oh, we marked you down because of the water stains on your drop ceiling tiles. So we had to change the tiles every time it rained. Between 8 to 12 of those tiles every time it rained. For multiple years. And it was not cheap, because they couldn't be bothered to fix the roof. Oh, it was a nightmare. Like and subscribe if you want more of this. When I managed a gas station for several years, we had a real hot shot of a district manager who thought he knew everything. Had to rearrange all the stuff in the store, put stuff where he thought it would work best, which is fine. Except when we have a roller grill that it had a top cover, but it didn't have anything on the front or sides or back. It kept dust from landing on the dogs and other stuff, but that's about it. And he moved all the hot food stuff, including this open hot dog roller, to right in front of the men's and women's room. And I'm talking 4 feet away from the doors. All day, every day, opening and closing doors. The hot dogs just rolling and sweating and grease dripping, and bathroom doors opening and closing, and people sliding those dogs onto a firm set of buns. Ugh. Like and subscribe, I guess. So we always had these, push down from the top squirt bottles full of flavoring for coffee and cappuccino and stuff. Your hazelnuts, Irish cream, that kind of thing. You're probably wondering what that has to do with this round disc-looking thing that's in the middle of the screen. Well, we know what that is. We're all adults, and every gas station has the one customer, and our customer would buy that specific product and open it up and walk over to the coffee area, and walk up to the French vanilla syrup, and pump, squish, squish, squish. Cap it, shake it, and put it in his pocket. French vanilla. Every morning. I've never tried it, so I can't tell you, but sound off in the comments. Like and subscribe if you can. It was a Saturday night after Halloween one year. A lady came in, full stripper cop outfit, heels, fishnets, booty shorts. Got the tactical police belt with 4 different pairs of handcuffs, and instead of a baton, it's a black dildo. She's got, that crop shirt with cleavage out till next Tuesday. Big dangly earrings and everything. She's giggling and she goes, my boyfriend won't get out of the car. He's too afraid. You have to come see his costume. And we're going, attractive woman trying to lure us outside. Concerning, but we'll take a shot. Go out to her SUV, and I saw the largest African-American dude I've ever met in my whole life. Nice guy. Looked like a bodybuilder, wearing an orange jumpsuit that says Dakota County on it. Hell no, I'm not getting out of that car either. That's how you get shot. I don't blame that dude. Good luck. Hey, thanks if you made it this far. I appreciate you. I do need the views on regular videos, not just shorts. If you're wondering about these ostentatious glasses, they're the only thing that fits on my really big head. So that's what that's about. Thanks again for watching. Watch some of my other stuff if you want. There's a lot of other really cool video creators on YouTube. Check them out. I don't know. You guys have fun out there.